What's up, everybody? It's Legal Tender. I'm back in the building. I'm back on the vote. I pulled out some notes to make a new video. As always, I want to start off by thanking everybody for supporting the channel. Thank you for the love and thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you are a fan of numismatics, if you're a fan of paper currency, if you're just getting into the hobby of numismatics, stay rocking with me, stay rocking with the channel. Every Tuesday is Legal Tender Tuesday, and I will be making a new episode every week, speaking about something new, different, or interesting within the realm of numismatics. If you have any questions, comments, or input, put it down in the comments section. I love reading your comments and I respond back as soon as possible. And thank you for the knowledge that I get from your comments. Throughout the video, if I say something that isn't 100% accurate or it is a little different from what you know, let me know via the comments. I will go back, hit the books, and make sure that I have the right information moving forward. All right, with that being said, let's welcome the newest member to the Legal Tender family. All right, that individual is Carp Bear. Welcome to the family. And if you have a channel, you got a new subscriber. So like I said, if you rock with me, I'm gonna rock with you. So Carp Bear, welcome to the family. All right, with that being said, let's get into today's episode. All right, so today's episode will be a completed set episode. And these are the notes that I pulled out. All right, so these notes are Federal Reserve notes. As always, you can tell the currency type up top. And Federal Reserve notes have a green Treasury seal and green serial number. All right, so these are the notes. Oh, also, now these notes are from various series years. So there you go. All right, so we got a 1, 2, 5. We got a 10, 20, that Covenant 50, and the most circulated $100 bill. All right, so all notes that you just saw are Federal Reserve notes. And let's get it. All right, so what is a Federal Reserve note? Now, Federal Reserve notes form the largest issues of contemporary U.S. notes and are the only currency type still printed and issued by the Bureau of Engraving and Printing. Now, all denominations from the $1 to the $10,000 bills have been issued, but only the 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100 are still printed and issued by the BEP. Now, this is what I meant by the highest contemporary of notes, and I'll break that down in a second. So we got 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, and this is a note that falls into the high denomination category. It's a $10,000 bill. Now, higher denominations such as the 500 and higher were the last printed. Well, they was last printed in the year 1945, and due to their issue would discontinue on July 14th, 1969 due to their lack of use. Now, these are the high denomination Federal Reserve notes. Now, it's only 4. I got 2 other 4, so pretty cool, pretty pumped about that. But the other 2 is super impossible to obtain via my tax bracket and also just circulation. Like, I don't know if anyone is selling via eBay a $5,000 note or a $10,000 note, but the high denomination Federal Reserve notes that was issued and printed are the $500 bill, the $1,000 bill, the $5,000 note, and the $10,000 note. All right, so like I was saying, Federal Reserve notes have the identifying Treasury seal of Well, first off, you always set the currency type up top. So you'll find Federal Reserve note up top, and whatever, if you don't know what the currency type is via United States notes, national currency, you will always find it up top. So this is a Federal Reserve note, and they have a green Treasury seal and green serial numbers. Now, the low denominations that are still in circulation are, like I said, the 1, the 2, the 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 note. And this is what we got right here. Now, the $1 denomination Federal Reserve note was first issued in the year of 1963, which is surprising because the Department of Treasury reduced the size of all U.S. currency to the size that you see right now. And that was in year 1929, with the first note having a series year of 1928. But the $1 bill was first issued as a Federal Reserve note in the year of 1963. Now, on the obverse, we have, zoom out a little bit. On the obverse, we have the first commander-in-chief, founding father, George Washington. And on the reverse, you have the Great Seal. I have an episode where I spoke about everything on the back in its entirety. So if you want to know what all this means, check out that previous episode. Now, on the $2 bill, we have Jefferson. Now, the $2 bill was first issued as a Federal Reserve note in the year of 1976, and that is to celebrate the bicentennial of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. On the reverse, we have a rendition of this, not the signing of the Declaration of Independence, but the Declaration of Independence, as it reads down there. And that is the $2 bill. Now, the $2 bill was first issued as a United States note. And United States notes have red Treasury seals and red serial numbers. It still had the image of Jefferson on the obverse, but on the reverse, it was an image of Monticello, which was a home that Jefferson built, I think at the age of 14, when he got some land from his father. But again, the $2 bill was reissued. Well, it was discontinued, then reinstated as a Federal Reserve note in the year of 1976 with a different background, different image on the reverse. All right, on the $5 bill. Now, the $5 bill was the lowest denomination when these notes were reduced in size in 1928. On the obverse, we have Abraham Lincoln, 16th president. And on the reverse, we have the structure of the Lincoln Memorial, which is located at the Washington Mall. No, at the National Mall in Washington, D.C. The $10 note. All right, now the $10 note was the only denomination printed and issued in all currency types. Now I said printed in all currency types. Only the United States note did not issue the denomination. Now rumor has it that these notes were printed with the red seals and red serial numbers as United States notes, but never issued. Now, I've seen that statement on other YouTube channels, and I believe that I read that somewhere. I can't recall my source, but if anybody heard the same thing about United States notes, legal tender notes being printed in the $10 denomination, put that down in the comments, because I do not want to be putting out no bad information. I think so. So if anybody can confirm or deny that, put that in the comments, please and thank you. But yeah, the $10 denomination was a silver certificate, gold certificate, Federal Reserve note, national currency, and emergency currency. And an asterisk is by a United States note, because again, I think that is, rumor has it, but I can't confirm or deny that. I'm pretty positive I heard that somewhere though. But the reverse, we have the U.S. Treasury. Let's get down there. Again, like, these notes are not the best quality, but they are all Federal Reserve notes, small faces. And these are, I initially just wanted to collect all small faces, but the more I got into the hobby, I just stayed with it. All right, that is that one. Now on the 20. All right, so we have Jackson, Andrew on the $20 bill. All right, so the $20 after the 100 and the $1 bill is the most circulated denomination. So the $100 bill is circulated the most, then the 100, then the $20 bill. And the $20 bill is the next note up. I want to say in year 2036 to get a redesign. Now, they've been wanting to redesign the image, change the image, but things happen, politics and a whole bunch of other stuff to where that has not happened yet. But I want to say it is slotted for the year 2036 that Harriet Tubman will be on the $20 bill. On the reverse, we have 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Been there a couple times. Nice big white building, but all right, that is that. That's the 20. Now the 50, my good old buddy Hiram Grant. I made an episode speaking about the $50 bill and the individual on it. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, check that previous episode out. But yeah, this is my good buddy Hiram S. Grant. Not Ulysses, Hiram. All right, so the $50 bill has the second longest lifespan. Now, the lifespan of a $50 bill is 12.2 years or 12 and a half years. And yeah, this one seems to be in circulation the longest before wear and tear and just life of use requires the note to be turned in to the Bureau of Engraving and Printing and destroyed and reissued. Yeah, so the lifespan of the 50 is 12 and a half years. So I think that's the second highest. It's either the second or the first highest. I'm thinking the second. All right, on the reverse, you have the U.S. Capitol or the Capitol building. I got a crazy story about the Capitol building. If you want to hear about it, let me know. If I get at least 100 comments requesting my Capitol building story, I tell you on the episode. And it's not the insurrection. It's way before then. But yeah, man. Yeah, just throughout my travels in life, I had the opportunity to visit DC, and I went to the Capitol building, and whoa, let me tell you, a funny thing happened. All right, that's the 50. And the last note up is the $100 denomination. Now, the $100 bill, fun fact about this right here is that the $100 bill debuted the new Treasury seal. Now, it was a different currency type, but it was the $100 denomination that the new Treasury seal was first printed on. And that was series year 1966. And also, the $100 bill was the first bill to get a redesign via the monochrome series. And that was in year 1996. And yep, that was a Federal Reserve note as well. We got Ben Frank on the obverse, founding father, inventor. And on the back, we have an image of Independence Hall. Been here before too. Real nice. Seen Liberty Bell and had a good time. All right, so that is that. Fun fact. All right, so like I was saying, Federal Reserve notes form the largest issue of contemporary notes. And what I mean by that is that Federal Reserve notes printed the most denominations, not print runs. They just had the most bills printed. And by that, I mean that the silver certificates, they only had 3 denominations printed, the 1, the 5, and the 10. Gold certificates had 7 denominations printed. That is 10, 20, 50, 100, 500, 1,000, and the largest note ever printed in U.S. currency, 100,000. United States notes, legal tender notes, had 4 notes printed, 1, 2, 5, and 10 denomination. National currency had 5 as well. No, they had 5. 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. But the Federal Reserve notes printed 11. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. $500 bill would be 8. 10,000 would be 9. 5,000 would be 10. And the $10,000 note would be 11. So that is your fun fact for the day. All right. Again, Cart Bear, welcome to the family. And that's all we got for this one. All right. Till next time. Boom. Put down in the comments, what completed sets do you have? I would love to know. All right. That's all we got for this one. Till next time, keep it legal, keep it tender. Talk to you soon.